Hello, it's Tom from the London Contemporary School of Piano. Today we're talking improvisation, and improvisation in a variety of classical styles. Very sadly, improvisation has been taken away out of the art of classical playing over the last number of years, let's be honest. And there are many reasons for that, and I'm not going to go into all of the reasons. I'm just going to say one thing. I think that we owe a lot to the wonderful 20th century jazz movement for opening the doors to improvisation again in our musical world. And I think it's time it also gets returned to the world of classical music. And if you're a classical pianist or you love classical music, if you think that improvisation does not play a part in classical music, I'd think again. All of the great composers were phenomenal improvisers, from Bach. Mozart cadenzas were never composed or written out. Other composers had to write them because he would just make them up. Now I know what you're saying, yes, Mozart was a genius, but it was such a huge part of the art of making music in those times as it is today in popular forms of music. Today I'm going to give you some really practical tips on how to bring improvisation into your musical life. And this is for classical pianists of any level. So this is going to be a lot of fun, and this is a really joyful experience. Why deny yourself the joy of improvising music? I'm going to start with a simple exercise, and this exercise actually is very compatible to the improvisation tests that are in the Trinity piano exams. And not many people know that the Trinity piano exam system actually has an improvisation module that is optional. Most students are just too scared of doing it, and most teachers are too scared of teaching it, so it's sort of they opt for oral or some of the other topics instead. However, this is a really fun thing to do. Like, it's just worth trying. It's really fun. So we're going to look at some harmonic ideas and expand on it. Just some simple things. Why don't I start with a chord pattern in D major? I'm just picking any random key. The great thing about improvisation is it's a really great way to actually practice your scales, because it's constant context of the scale. You're sort of making up a melody by randomly sort of mixing up the notes in the scale. In fact, if you randomly mix up the notes in any major scale that you already know, it's impossible to be random, because the major scale is this very safe harmonic space and melodic space where you can express yourself. And it's really fun. Just do it. Try it. It's really great. So let's just think of a couple of chords here. I'm just going to think of something that would be in a more basic Trinity exam. They often have a harmonic option where you're just given 4 chords, and in those 4 chords you just make something up. So if I think in the key of D major, what about chords 1, D major, chord 4, G major, chord 2, E minor, and chord 5, A major. That makes a nice pattern I can sort of go around in circles. And why don't I do it as a waltz? Now if I want to do this in a slightly easier way, I could just do it like this. 1, 2. But I have a nice ground bass here now to build an improvisation on these 4 chords. And these are a good 4 chords to start with. If you're more advanced and you understand your inversions a bit more, you can use inversions. It really doesn't matter. Whatever level you're at, just play whatever you're comfortable with, even if it's as simple as this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now I'm going to create and improvise a melody over that ground bass. I'm just going to stick to the key of D major. That's all I need to do. So why don't I play a bit of a phrase? To make it interesting, I won't start on D. I'll start on another note in the D major scale. And I take a little break, and then I play another series of notes in the D major scale. Then another series of notes. And so on. It's really important when you're doing this, by the way, is don't think about it too much. Just don't think. thinking can be a real danger when doing this. If you overthink it, if you say, oh, it doesn't sound good, just don't overthink it. Try and get yourself into a musical flow. Just relax into the sounds you're making and enjoy it. Enjoy the sounds you're making. Enjoy that you don't have a score bossing you around saying you must play this note right now. You don't have the middleman in front of you now. It's just you and the piano. What a great joy. Okay, I'm going to add my bass and play the right hand with it. So that's the starting point. Now for some of you, the coordination of the left and the right hand will be a challenge. So limit what you do in the right hand a little bit. Just start with 3 notes. And this is a really good exercise in trying to make musical sense of the scale. So why don't I just use the first 5 notes of the D major scale, and just to get an integration between my left and right hand, because my left hand's keeping the pulse and my right hand's making up a tune. So it's more simple, but it's just a good thing to practice. And then as you grow into the confidence of improvising, you can start to make the right hand a little bit more elaborate. But it doesn't have to just be a waltz. It could be a nocturne. You can explore different styles. So a nocturne may be in a different key. I could do this 1-4-2-5 progression in, let's say, E flat major. That's a nice nocturnal key. And I'll make it more arpeggiated. So it could be something like this: E flat major, A flat major, F minor, B flat major. And the same thing in the right hand. I make up a nice floating melody in the key of E flat major, because it's a safe place to be for these chords. I start simple, just 2-3 notes, and then I just let it slowly grow without overthinking it. So if you've always been a bit scared of improvisation, why don't you just walk up to the piano now, take the music away, play around with your scales, add some chords, and just don't overthink about it. I always think that improvisation, the key to improving at it, is treat it like you're going for a long, slow run around a big park. Let's say you're going around Regent's Park. There'll be moments where it gets uncomfortable. You'll play stuff that doesn't work, but you just keep going. The real key is don't stop. Just keep playing. Play through the music and just let it happen. Just let it grow using the simplicity of the major scale against a bunch of nice major chords, and just see what develops. Don't deny yourself the joy of the fun of improvising on the piano. It will really transform your whole approach to music making. Have fun. Thank you.
This tutorial was filmed at the Blutner Piano Centre in London, Baker Street, home to the London Contemporary School of Piano. Blutner is a world-renowned piano brand and has an incredible legacy from Debussy, Rachmaninoff, Mahler, Strauss, and even the Beatles and Stevie Wonder. Not a bad customer list, hey? And if you're interested in receiving world-class quality piano coaching that will really solve the challenges in your piano playing, it doesn't matter where in the world you are, whether it's our online coaching programs or coaching via our studios. I know that our team will have the answer to your challenges and the solutions that are required to get you to the next level in your piano journey. So why not reach out to us via our website, contemporaryschoolofpiano.com, and we look forward to hearing from you and solving your musical challenges. Most importantly, enjoy the music, have some fun, try new things, improvise, jam, think of new ideas, and see where that gets you. See you soon.